Andrew, so good to have you with us. Now, what do you make of this Chris Christie bridge scandal based on your investigative reporting and, of course, your new book?
Well, I think it's potentially much deeper than is commonly reported. I've looked at him and his rise to power, and I think the seeds of this are when he was a U.S. attorney, and he was doing exactly these kinds of tactics. And
so you're saying Chris Christie knew?
I'm not saying that. I'm open. We'll see how it arises. But I'm looking at his history. He's been involved in things that are potentially much worse, and it's a question of whether the investigators have the will to get to the bottom of the past as well as the current situation.
Well, how does that fit into the larger political situation in this country? And do you think Chris Christie will set aside a run for 2016?
Well, not immediately, because first, I've written that this is very good for Jeb Bush. Because one thing that insiders in Washington know is that you don't want to be the front runner, particularly if you have the Bush family history, which I've written extensively about. And Jeb Bush does not want 2 years of people poking around his background and that of his family. What they want is at the very end for people to say, we need somebody, it can't be Christie, let's move his support to Jeb Bush. But here's one other point I'd like to make for your audience. As I've looked at all of these candidates for years, we've got to set aside our favorites. We've got to realize that to get to the top, almost all of them have had to do things that cannot stand the light of day.
Andrew, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it.